What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's your girl MC here with another YouTube video. I'm exhausted, first and foremost. I feel like I could sleep for the next 4 days. This weekend has been so busy and it has flown by. But I've had something on my mind the last couple weeks that I really feel like I want to talk about and I want to address. And that is weight loss. A lot of you have found my progress update videos and weight update videos, and it's been very nice to see the support on those. Sorry. I am doing okay. I'm not doing as good as I want to. I had a setback where I couldn't get my ADHD medicine for like a solid week, which I think I may have talked about that on TikTok, and it really threw me off. It really threw me off because the ADHD medicine helps with my impulse control, which helps with my eating disorder. If you don't know, I have binge eating disorder, and some days it's really good and it just feels normal, like I feel normal, and other days I feel like I need to eat everything in sight. Hence the bod, because you don't get this way from eating normal. I've had a series of thoughts that I'm working through that I need to tend to, because okay, long story short, I have binge eating disorder, but sometimes I think anorexic thoughts. Basically, the thought process is, if I starve myself, nobody will know, because I'm a big girl, and they'll just think I'm doing good, losing weight. Nobody will know. Nobody will fucking care until I get to a point that is detrimental, which could take years. So that's a thought that goes through my head. Another thought is that I am starting to see progress, finally starting to see progress for the first time in my entire life. I've always been a big girl, and I'm finally starting to see progress where the number's not going up anymore, it's going down. And there are days when I'm terrified to eat because I don't want to see that number go up. And so my journey right now is learning to have a good relationship with food and a good relationship with myself, where when I do eat, I'm eating things that are beneficial and they're healthy, and it doesn't feel like I need to starve myself so that number stays low. And that's a big thing for me. And that's really where my mindset's at right now. It's very dark. It's very struggle bussy, which is why I really haven't said much about my weight loss progress since the last time I posted an update, which I think was about a month ago. I don't want this channel to be 100% focused on my weight loss or things like that, but there will be times when I bring it up, like now. Shoot, I had notes. I tried to film this like 3 times, but it's been such a busy weekend, and like I ended up just being like, oh my god, if I go on one more time, I swear to god. Okay, I ended up just being like, all right, I'm just gonna pull out my phone and record something, and that's gonna be it, because I don't know how else to go about this video, because it's a very hard topic for me. There's not a lot of people in my personal life that know that I have these thoughts, that know that I have this eating disorder, and nobody talks about this side of eating disorders. Everybody talks about anorexia and bulimia and things that, like, where you can see people's skin and bones, but nobody talks about the opposite end, where people have emotional eating, people are picky eaters, people are binge eating. Nobody talks about that stuff, and it frustrates me, because it is such a hard topic to come by, and it's not like I can get put in recovery for it. I kind of had to like self-therapy myself and like put myself in my own mental recovery in order to understand that, hey, I have a problem and I need to get past this. And it's not something that I can really unconsciously control. I have to be fully conscious of it 24/7 to control. And that's not an easy thing to do. And it's draining, and I'm exhausted, and it's frustrating, quite honestly. Yeah. And I have some sensory issues too when it comes to textures. The ADHD kind of comes with sensory issues. It's like borderline, like sort of like how autism is, but I'm not autistic. I don't really know how to explain it, but I know that there's certain foods, certain textures I can't touch. And I can't touch them because I won't touch them. Also, I freaking have like 80 food allergies. Well, not 80, but I have... Okay, so I'm allergic to all nuts, soy, dairy, apples, excuse me, mushrooms, and I try to avoid gluten as much as possible at the current moment because I am going through some stuff with my liver and my GI tract. And the best advice I was given was avoid gluten. So there's a possibility I could be celiac. So my life is going through a lot of changes right now when it comes to the type of diet that I have and the type of food that I eat. And it's very frustrating. It's not exactly an easy thing because I've done the same diet, same routine and stuff for 27 years now. And all of a sudden I have to change. Not all of a sudden, but now I've decided, like, okay, we're going to take a step forward in the right direction. We're going to actually take control of this, and I'm going to get healthier. Oh, but it's so hard. Oh shit, I thought of another topic and I forgot it right away. I don't know. I'll think of it. Anyway, I remember it. Okay, so some uplifting things about weight loss and eating disorders that I use to kind of keep myself on track. Number one is that your weight loss is not going to be linear. Just like your path in life, it's not going to be straight as a line. You're not going to just, oh, here's my start, here's my finish. No. You're going to be up and down, left and right, this way, that way, all over the place. And then eventually you get there. You don't just snap your fingers and it's gone. Another thought process that I have for helping keep myself positive is that my physical body, when I look in the mirror, is the body that I currently have right now, today, in this very moment. I cannot instantly change it. If I could instantly change it, that would be a whole nother thing. But I cannot. You will never be able to instantaneously change your body. You can work on it. You can, make progress through months and months and months of, good diet and exercise and training and stuff like that, but you cannot instantaneously change it in the current moment. So I tell myself that when I feel like really big, because, sorry, there's a car pulling up, because it helps. It helps a lot. This is not an easy journey to be on. And if you're going through the same thing I'm going through, I hope at some point my humor videos or my whatever videos I have, or I hope anything on this channel helps you or at least entertains you to some extent to where you feel like you can relate to me in some sort of way. I currently feel alone right now. I don't feel like there's anybody else in my life that is going through the same thing as I am. And there's not, and I know that for a fact. And it doesn't feel like when I talk to my friends and family and a therapist, I talk to them about these problems and they're just like, oh, okay. And nobody seems to quite understand it. So I want to be that person for you guys. If you feel like you don't have anybody that understands that you have binge eating disorder or body dysmorphia or anything on that category, I want you to feel like you're not alone, because I currently feel alone. And I want you to know that you and I, whoever you may be, we are in this together. And I want you guys to comment and tell me your stories so I can feel like, A, I'm not alone, until you can feel like you're not alone. This is only a portion of my story. I haven't even begun to tell you everything. But this is I don't want to say it's a start, because the start started back at the beginning of 2023, back at the beginning of this year. But we're on our way. We're going to get better. We're going to heal from emotional trauma, physical trauma, whatever has triggered your trauma or your disordered thoughts, your disordered eating. I want you to know that we are going to heal. It's not easy, and it's not going to be quick, but we will do it. And we're in this together. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope I covered everything that I wanted to cover, considering I don't have any of my notes and I'm in my car. But I feel like I just needed to talk about that, to get it off my chest. And I hope it helped you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.